So this session, again, Uddhava Gita, which comes in Mahabharatam, sorry, Srimad Bhagavatam, in the Ekadasha, 11th skandha. There are total 12 skandhas. So part of that Uddhava Gita in the 11th skandha is Avadhuta Upakhyana, or Avadhuta episode, you can call it. And some people also refer to it as Avadhuta Gita. But it's more like an episode or section. So this Chintanam we tried to do part in Sanskrit explanation in Sanskrit itself, discuss some part in discussion, but some part in English wherever it is not clear, for clarity. If you have any other suggestions, you can, or comments also, and you can welcome to present them and be part of the discussion here. So as we saw last week, so if you have to just unmute it if you only want to talk. Otherwise, please keep it muted. Keep your line muted. So last week you just talked about a little bit about this background, Purana, Veda, Itihasa, etc. And then Bhagavatam, tatra dvadasha adhyayah, dvadasha skandhaः santi. Pratyekam adhyaye, pratyekam skandhe katipaya adhyayah santi. There are many adhyayas also in each skandha. That's how it's organized. So this each one skandha, what it covers, briefly we looked at it in the last week.
Bodha, this is Shashtodhaya of Uddhava Gita?
No, this is Shashtodhaya of 11th skandha, Ekadasha skandha.
Ekadasha skandha. Because what we have got is a full Uddhava Gita.
Uddhava Gita starts from the 7th adhyaya, next after Shashtha, Saptam adhyaya. So mainly 7, 8.
This one, how do we download it?
I'll send you the link. It's available on archive.org. I just found it just 1 minute back.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you.
Because we want to go each and every verse from 7th adhyaya, not from 6th. So that 7, 8, 9, which is Uddhava Gita, which I shared with that PDF with you already before. But I also wanted to today cover a little bit of Shashtadhyaya to get a little bit background before actually getting into 7th. That's why I was trying to get the full Bhagavatam book somewhere. So I have a printed one, but just online I found this one. So I'll send you the link later. Tatra Bhagavate Pramukhena Dvadasha Skandheshu Sri Krishna Charitram, not only Sri Krishna Charitram, Srimad Bhagavatam iti Srimad. Sriman ityukte Sriman Narayana atva Sriharihi. Tasya Mahatmyam Kirtitam vidyate atra. Means he is Gunagana. Kasya Sriharehi. So in the Pratama Skandha, Ditya Skandha, Tritiya Skandha that we saw previously, that mainly overall atra Sriman Narayanasya Nana Avataraha, not only Dasha Avataraha, but अन्येपि अवताराः सन्ति यथा दत्तात्रेय अवतारः, कपिलावतारः, अनन्तरं कः ऐतरेयः तस्यापि कथा, अनन्तरं प्रह्लादस्य कथा, ध्रुवकुमारस्य कथा, मनुः स्वायम्भुवमनुः इति वयोसपनु इत्यादीनां कथाः, अनन्तरम् इति यदुवंशस्य वर्णनम् इति अनेकाः कथाः अत्र सन्ति। तस्य दशमस्कन्धे श्रीकृष्णस्य प्रादुर्भावः भवति। दशमस्कन्धे मीन्स् इन् द 10th skandha दश श्रीकृष्णावतारः मीन्स् श्रीकृष्ण birth of Sri Krishna is in the dashama skandha, and then the dashama skandha complete. There is a dashama skandha is the big one, पूर्वार्थ उत्तरार्थ इति विभक्तः वर्तते तत् अध्यायः स्कन्धः। अनन्तरं there are over 90 adhyayas in that, and then Sri Krishna, almost everything is, all the katha in that dashama skandha comes, Sudama, etc., everything. Then ekadasha skandha, dvadasha skandha, these are the ending ones. If you look at, there are many vyakhyanas are there for all these, but especially ISKCON, Prabhupada, he, I think, if I'm not mistaken, he has written vyakhyanas for this Srimad Bhagavatam only up to Dashama Skandha, not Ekadasha and Dvadasha Skandha. Ekadasha, Dvadasha Skandha, from the ISKCON tradition, there are other vyakhyanas, not from Prabhupada himself. But Ekadasha Skandha, in this, Kim agachyate, Rishinam Yadukula Samharaya Shapaha. So that is where it starts. So all the Mahabharata Yuddham Samaptam Asti. Idanim Sri Krishna Parivarena Saha Dwaravatyam Nivasati. Tatra Rishinam. So then now this is the ending, right? Sri Krishna Avatarasya Samapanam Bhavitum Tasya Kalah Idanim. Samapanasya Kalah. Tada Yadukula Samhara Katham Karte. Yadukula Samhara Katham Bhavet. Why should the Yadukula should be Samhara? Because Yadukula at the time of Sri Krishna had become very, very powerful lineage or dynasty. So they were very powerful. They had no, because all this Duryodhana, that party is, that they are all destroyed. Only the friends are remaining. So all the enemies of Yadus which were there, Yadukula, like they were also enemies of Pandavas. So all the Pandavas' enemies are gone. So only their friends are remaining now, and there is nobody which can stop this Yadukula. And Yadukula, with no challenge in the sight, they had become very arrogant. And they were kind of, they had reached their end now. So when there were nobody to stop them, so Krishna was thinking, Krishnasya alochanam, katham idanim yadukulasya samhara bhavet. Who is going to stop them? He just cannot, with his samarthyamati, tatreo uddhavasya ukti asti. Great. Uddhava also tells him, so you are able to do whatever you want as a Bhagavan, but you are still not doing it. So Sri Krishna says, Yadukulasya samhara bhavet tadartham kim bhavati. So anybody knows Yadukula samharasya karanam kimiti atra?
They ridiculed the rishi. They were all taking bath in the sorry, I forgot.
Brahmana shapam asti, no?
Shapa.
I don't know the story, but I have to investigate that. But in the book it said Brahmana.
So there was a Brahmana Shapa, and there was previously the Gandhari Shapa was also there. But now that has to culminate.
But that was only for Krishna, right? Gandhari only she does the shapa for Krishna.
Krishnam nimittam krutva.
Nimittam, yeah.
Nimittam, so because of you, my whole all
the children are
destroyed.
Yeah, children and grandchildren.
So now, so in on that, so how it is going to materialize now? Tada, so these rishis were there. They were like they were having their own sabha, etc. Tada, this Yadukula, some young people and some people from the Yadukula, including Satyaki, etc. They went to that place for picnic.
They were all enjoying and ignored, they disrespected the rishis.
Disrespect api katham abhut. So the Samba. Now who is Samba? Samba is Krishnasya putra. Sri Krishnasya putra eva. Aurasa putra, because he is Krishnasya putra kasya patnyaha. Who is the patni? Jambavati. Jambavati was the patni, right? Even before he married first he married Jambavati, right? In the fight with Jambavan. So Jambavatyaha tatha Sri Krishna tayoho putraha Sambaha. He was also powerful, strong. And then he was young. So they all went to this, where the rishis were living or staying there, and then just to make fun of rishis, let's see what they say. Samba became, he was dressed as a woman. And then they went to, and also he covered his face, so that rishis can't see him. And then they went to rishis, and tatra prashna bhavat. They asked them, so, hey rishis, can you tell us, this lady, this person is pregnant, and they put something in her sari or something. So, and then they're pregnant. What is she going to beget? So garbha. And then because she is that also, they were very clever. They said because she is pregnant, she is lajjast. She doesn't want to speak, because if she speaks, then they know it's not a woman, right? And she won't speak. She is lajjasti. So you tell us. We are asking on behalf of her. So they're so mischievous. So they asked, and the rishis, with their divya drishti, they came to know, and then they are making fun of them. Upahasaha bhavati iti. They came to know, and then they cursed. So, making fun of us. So with this, from the garbha, on musala. So musala means that, what do you call in English?
Crocodile? Rabbit?
No, not rabbit. The stick with the...
Oh, yeah.
Musal.
The grind.
Musala.
जिससे कूटते हैं वो.
हाँ. येन कुट्टनं भवति तद् not grinding. What is that? Big danda, yashti. So it'll be born, and then from that all your entire kula will be destroyed. Okay? So with that, actually when they open up the sari and they found that musala, and then from that they take it to Vasudeva. Vasudeva was the older elderly person. Somebody has to mute. Okay, so Vasudeva was the elderly person, and he takes the musalas to them and then tell them like, actually they also go to Ugrasena also. Ugrasena was the king of Taravati, although Krishna was actually making all the decisions because he was guiding. Tathapi Ugrasena. Ugrasena, remember? Anybody who is Ugrasena?
Kamsa's father.
Kamsa's father. Kamsa had thrown him into Karagara. So then Kamsasya vadham krutva tasya Karagrahat moksha bhavat. Bandhamukti. So, but from then onwards, Ugrasena is ruling as a king, Ravati. So they took it to Ugrasena, and then Ugrasena said, okay, then to crush it and then throw it into the samudra so that get rid of it. So ऋषीणां यदुकुलसंहाराय शापः इति एकः अध्यायः एकादशस्कन्धे प्रथमोऽध्यायः. अनन्तरं वसुदेवस्य नारदस्य संवादो अस्ति तत्रैव. अनन्तरं भगवतः अवताराणां संक्षेपेण वर्णनमपि तत्र भवति. पूजाविधानमपि तस्य वर्णितम् अस्ति. षष्ठे अध्याये श्रीकृष्ण उद्धव संवादस्य आरम्भः. Who is Uddhava now? So now
Sarathi of Krishna.
Krishna's prime.
Krishna Sarathi is different. So here his friend is Bhakta, Mitram, Bhaktah, तथा तस्य भ्राता अपि. Agraja actually. Agraja means not direct. Tasya what is uncle? Vasudevah, Krishnasya pita. Vasudevasya bhratuh putra Uddhava.
Nephew.
There is one very brief, not very detailed background is available for Uddhava. But there is very brief, like 1 or 2 sentences are available. Like Uddhava, Vasudevasya bhrata asit Devabhaga or somebody, Devabhaga I think. So Devabhagasya putra Uddhava. And when in the Gokula Mathura there is some tasya Vishay, Uddhavasya Vishaye Kacha Katha asti. Katha means not about his birth and etc. But Uddhava was basically living in Mathura. Vasudeva had many brothers and sisters also, including many other sisters, and then including Kunti. Okay? Kunti was also one of her sisters, Vasudevasya Bhagini. And then he had also many bharya, many wives. But one of the they were living in different places all over India, all these people. And you know, all these, the olden times, there were extended families, nobody knows like who is who, like distant relations, even within all they were born, like brothers, sisters, like this, nephews. They all spread out, but so they won't necessarily get in contact, right? Even those Dantavaktra, Shishupala, they were also like this only. They were also Vasudevasya Bhagini Putra. Okay? So they had Bhaginis, and one of the Bhagini's Putra Dantavaktra, another Bhagini Putra this Sedaraja, Shishupala, etc. So this Uddhava is said to be living in Mathura, from the beginning. So he is most, whereas the Krishna coming from this Gokula. Gokula was like a more like a grama, village. Whereas Mathura was a city. So he is Uddhava. Uddhava belongs to more to city life. But anyway, Uddhava, yada Sri Krishna Mathura agacchati, prapnoti, Gokulatah Mathuram agacchati, Mathurayam nivasati, he doesn't go back to Gokula, Vrindavanam. And then Tatra Tasya Mitram Bhavati, Uddhava. So from that place, from that point onwards, he becomes the Bhakta also, because very close Mitra also. Atra Shashthodhyaya, Shashthe Adhyaye, Brahma Brahmadidevatāः देवाः श्रीकृष्णस्य समीपम् आगत्य तस्य स्तुतिं कुर्वन्ति, स्तोत्रं कुर्वन्ति, अनन्तरं पुनः वैकुण्ठम् आगन्तुं प्रार्थयन्ति. तत्र अवतारसमापनं कृत्वा वैकुण्ठगमनस्य समयः आगतः इति तस्य विज्ञापनं कुर्वन्ति. तस्य विषयः अस्ति. So we'll read few shlokas here, not the entire adhyaya, just to start getting into it. Atra Sri Shuka Uvacha. Who is Shuka? Bhagavata is being narrated by Shuka originally.
Vyasa's son.
Vyasasya Putraha. Is also said that he is an avatar of Rudra. And because he is Vyasasya Putraha, he is also in the Bhagavatam itself, he is also referred to as Badarayani. Badarayanasya Putraha Badarayani. Shukavacha Atha Brahmatmajaya Devaihi Prajesvairavrutobhyagat Bhavascha Bhuta Bhavesho Yayav Bhuta Ganairvutah. Atra Padavibhajanam Katham Bhavati Atha Brahma Atmajaihi Devaihi Prajeshaihi Avrutah Abhyagat Bhavascha Bhavah cha Bhuta Bhaveshah Yayav Bhuta Ganaihi Vrutah. सुलभः अस्ति प्रायेण अत्र अर्थः. श्रीशुकः अथवा शुकमुनिः अवदत्, उवाच, उक्तवान्. किम् उक्तवान्? अथ means anantaram. Anantaram means it is coming from the previous, after whatever was said last in the previous adhyaya. Atha anantaram Brahma Chaturmukha Brahma Atmajaihi Devaihi Saha. All this Tritiya Bhakti asti. Atmajaihi Devaihi Prajeshaihi Avrutah. Avrutah itukte Parivrutah. Taihi Saha. Kaihi Saha. Etaihi Saha. Kaihi. Atmajaihi Devaihi Prajeshaihi Parivrutah Saha Abhyagat. Abhyagat itukte Agachat. Gatavan. Praptavan. अभिगतवान् अभिगतवान् इत्युक्ते तत् प्रति तं प्रति गतवान् कं प्रति श्रीकृष्णं प्रति अथवा द्वारावतीं प्रति द्वारावती नगरं प्रति गतवान् द्वारकापुरीं प्रति गतवान् कैः सह आत्मजैः देवैः आत्मजैः so who is आत्मजा आत्मजा कस्य आत्मजः ब्रह्मणः चतुर्मुखब्रह्मणः आत्मजाः के सन्ति आत्मा means who is तेन उद्भूताः प्रादुर्भूताः तस्मात् प्रादुर्भूताः आत्मा is also referred to mana अतः मनोजाः मनोजैः so from a sankalpa matrena आविर्भूताः सनकादि मुनयः सनकादि ऋषयः so those sanaka sanata four rishis are there right kumaraha so those अनन्तरम् आत्मजैः देवैः देवाः अपि सन्ति आत्मजैः तथा देवैः शक्रादिदेवताः देवगणः अपि अस्ति तैः अनन्तरं प्रजेशैः प्रजा ईश what is prajesha the prajapati there are chaturmuka brahmana sakashat aneke prajapatayah utpannaah santi so what are the other daksha prajapati etc like all these munis kardama pulaha pulastya kratu angirasa all these are known as prajapati only because from kardama all these rishis also many different prajotpatti bhavat because they also produce a lot of sons and daughters got married to others right and they also then that expanded so prajeshahi that prajesha means prajapatayah taihi avrutah sah swayam chaturmukha brahma abhyagat dwaravatim praptavan note that all these people Brahmadi Deva, when they had visited at the time when they had come down at the time of Sri Krishna's Avatara Kale, Janana Kale. Kutra Avatasya Jananam, Gokule, Vrindavani, right? Where was he born? Sri Krishna.
Karagare.
Where was the Karagara? Mathura. Right? Mathura Nagare. So not the Gokula Vrindana. He was taken there. Okay. But Mathura. So Mathurayam in the Karagruhe the Brahmadi Devaha Janana Kale Agata Tadapi Stotumeva. भगवतः स्तोत्रं कर्तुमेव आगताः इदानीमपि तस्य अवतारसमाप्तिकालेऽपि आगताः प्रजेशैः आवृतः अभ्यगात् भवश्च भूतभव्येशः भवः भूतभव्येशः ययौ भूतगणैर्वृतः सो ब्रह्मा अपि आगतः आत्मजैः सर्वैः परिवृतः अनन्तरं भवः अपि आगतः भव इत्युक्ते महेश्वरः रुद्रः शङ्करः भवः कीदृशः भवः अस्ति भूतभव्येशः सः अपि ययौ मतौ ययौ इत्युक्ते गतवान् कुत्र गतवान् तत्रैव द्वारकापुरीं गतवान् कथं भूतगणैः वृतः इत्युक्ते आवृतः भूतगणैः परिवृतः सः भवः शङ्करः अपि द्वारकानगरीं गतवान् पुनः कः अस्ति सः भूतभव्येशः भूतानां भव्येशः भव्य इत्युक्ते तेषां भविष्यं भवितव्यं यदस्ति तत् भव्यं भूतानाम् इत्युक्ते सामान्यतः प्राणिनामपि सर्वेषां प्राणिनामपि भवति अथवा तस्य भूतगणः अपि अस्ति तेषां भव्येशः इत्युक्ते तेषां सुखकरः सुखप्रदाता भविष्यत् प्रदाता इति सः भूतभवेशः। सः भवः अपि आगतः, गतः तत् द्वारावतीम्। So Brahma etc. with the Atmaja, with his devas, Devagana and Prajapati Gana, with them he also came to Dwaraka, and then Rudra also came to, with his Bhutagana, came to Dwaraka. Then Indra.
Avrutaha means together.
No, Avrta means Parivruta, surrounded. Then Indraha, Indro Marudbhir Bhagavan Adityavaso Nashvino Rubhavo Angiraso Rudra Vishve Sadhyasya Devata Gandharvapsarso Naga Siddhacharana Gushyakaha Rushaya Pitarashchaiva Savidyadhara Kinnaraha Tepi Kim Kurvan Dwarakam Upasanjagmuhu Sarve Krishna Didrakshavaha. Here. Dwarakam Upasanjagmuhu Sarve Krishna Didrakshavaha Vapusha Ena Bhagavan Naraloka Manoramaha Yasho Vitene Lokeshu Sarvaloka Malapaham. So all these people, Indraha Api Tatra Agataha Katham Agataha Marudbhihi Bhagavan Marudbhihi Bhagavan Adityaha Vasavaha Ashvinau. Bhagavan Indra api tatra gatavan. Antaram Marudbhihi Avrtah sa. Marudganaha api asti. So there are Marudgana. There are Ekavana Panchashat. 49 Marud Devadaha santi. So with them also he came there. And then Adityaha, Dadasha Adityaha santi. So tena saha sa tatra agataha, tepi agataha, vasavaha, ashtavasavaha santi, ashvinau, ashvi kumarau. So there are two, right? Satyadasaru. So ashvi kumarau, tatra agatau. Rubhava is one devatagana asti, Rubhava iti. Angirasa is a Rishi. And then Rudraha, Ekadasha Rudraha, Vishve Devataha. That's also one Gana. And then Sadhyaha, that is also one group, and Devataha. So all the other Devata came there. Gandharvaha, Gandharvapsarasaha, Gandharvagana, Apsarasaha, Apsaragana, Nagaha, Siddhacharana, Gushyakaha, all these people came there. Rusheha, Pitaraha, Pitraguna, Savidyadhara Kinnaraha. Vidyadhara is another group. Kinnaraha is again. Vidyadhara, Kinnara, Gandharva, these are probably lived near that Himalayan. So all these they came. But other people like Devata, Pitara, Pitruguna, they are all from the not from this world. So Sarve Agataha Tatra Dwarakam Upasanjagmuhu Tatra Upagachan. Upagachan. So they came there. Gatavantaha, Agatavantaha, Dwarakam. Sarve Krishna Didrakshavaha. Sarve Agataha. Kimartham Agataha. Katam Santite. Krishna Didrakshavaha. So all of them they came there. Why? Krishna Didrakshavaha. Krishna Didrakshu. Krishnam. Krishnasya Didraksha asti. What is Didraksha? Yatha Pipasa asti. Tatha Didraksha. Didraksha means Drashtum Ichha. Drashtum Ichha asti iti Didraksha. Krishnam Drashtum Ichchantaha te tatra agataha. Krishnam Drashtukamaha tatra te agataha. With the intention of seeing Krishna, they came there. And how was Krishna? Vapusha yena bhagavan naraloka manoramaha. Yena vapusha Krishna vapu asti tasya. Right? With Krishna avatare parthiva shariram iti saha darshayati Krishna bhagavan. वस्तुतः पार्थिवशरीरं नास्ति परन्तु पार्थिवशरीरवत् सः दर्शयति पार्थिवे यथा अस्माकम् अस्ति तथा so but he is vapuh means shariram येन भगवान् नरलोकमनोरमः तस्य मनुष्यलोकस्य लोकानां मनोरमः मनुष्यलोकस्य कृते मनोरमः अस्ति तस्य वपुः वपुषा येन भगवान् मनोरमः अस्ति अस्य कृष्णस्य विग्रहे शरीरे so he is very beautiful to look at and yashovitene lokeshu सर्वलोकमलापहम् अस्ति सः तस्य यशः नपुंसकलिङ्गे सर्वलोकमलापहं सर्वलोकस्य न केवलं भूतलस्य सर्वेषां लोकानां मलापहारि यशः मलस्य अपहारि पापस्य अपहारि पापस्य अपहरणं करोति पापस्य दूरीकरणं करोति नाशनं करोति इति सः तस्य यशः तस्य कीर्तिः तस्य गुणस्य कथनम् एव सर्वलोकस्य पापनाशनं भवति इति वितेने इत्युक्ते सर्वत्र विस्तारं करोति सः so he is yashakathanameva or talking about his gunaganam yashaham is katha only he is removing of all the papa or sins and dosha also manasa dosha santi tasya api apahari tasya gunakirtanam तस्यां विभ्राजमानायां समृद्धायां महर्द्धिभिः व्यचक्षता वितृप्ताक्षाः कृष्णमद्भुतदर्शनम् तस्यां विभ्राजमानायां समृद्धायां महर्द्धिभिः व्यचक्षत अवितृप्ताक्षाः कृष्णम् अद्भुतदर्शनम् तस्यां कुत्र तस्याम् इत्युक्ते तत्र तस्यां द्वारावत्यां कीदृशमासीत् द्वारकानगरं समृद्धायां महारुद्धिभिः इत्युक्ते महारुद्धि what is maharuddhi means what ruddhi what is ruddhi siddhi you might have heard ruddhi means samruddhi right? Samruddhi that also that I'm sure you have heard that samruddhi means sampatti aishwaryam sampatti to सम्पद्भिः समृद्धायां सम्पत् अधिका आसीत् तत्र सम्पद्भिः अथवा सम्पदा समृद्धायां द्वारकानगर्यां विभ्राजमानायां महद्दिमित् सम्पद्भिः विभ्राजमाना इत्युक्ते कान्तिमती सा नगरी प्रकाशमाना सा नगरी तस्यां द्वारकायां ते सर्वे आगतवन्तः that Dwaraka Nagari was very samruddhi. It was like a golden nagara, golden town, city.
What is Vibrajamana?
Vibrajamana is Kantimati. It was Prakashaman. So in that nagara, so they all came there. व्यचक्षत अवितृप्ताक्षः कृष्णम् अद्भुतदर्शनं कृष्णं व्यचक्षत कृष्णं व्यचक्षत what is व्यचक्षत वि अचक्षत चक्ष चक्षते चक्षते इति चक्षते means अवदति अवदन् वदन्ति व्यचक्षत उक्तवन्तः they talked they spoke Krishnam Adbhuta Darshanam towards whom they spoke Krishnam they talked to Krishna and how was Krishna Adbhuta Darshanam he was Adbhuta Darshanam अत्र द्वितीया विभक्ति अस्ति कृष्णम् अद्भुतदर्शनं व्यचक्षत उक्तवन्तः so he was Adbhuta his sight itself was Adbhuta it was wonderful and who spoke to him Avitruttakshaha so this is a very apt word here which is being used because he was Adbhuta Darshana to look at him itself the previously also atra asti Bhagavan Naraloka Manoramah atra asti Purvam and tapi Naraloka Manorama even not only his Gunakathanam but even looking at his Mahanusha Rupam it was so beautiful to look at it is not enough to you cannot even take away your eyes from him Krishna remember wherever Krishna went in the Bhagavata etc Mahabharata also comes right where he goes to from Gokula to Mathura and not only then wherever he went people even his Hastinapura went right afterwards also quite late as a Shantiduta etc wherever he went the people gathered in the city on the roads to look at him just to look at him he was so beautiful not only beautiful look at but that anandaha eva vishishtah asit it was totally different just to look at his varchas kantihi tejaha and that bhagavata eka chavi bhavati right so that one looking and Gokula that also in Mathura also because Mathura people had also heard him a lot of these Strigana the ladies also they lined all the entire they were crowded the roads in Hastinapur also every time he goes they used to gather Naraloka Manoramah Yashoviteni Lokeshu Sarvalokamalaham Tasyam Bhajamanam Sambuddhyam Hadhibhi Vechakshata Vadan Avitruptaksha not Vitruptakshaha Krishnam Adbhuta what kind of Krishna he is also wonderful to look at Avitrupta Astyatra okay Sandhi Avitruptakshaha V is also upasarga if you remove V what is Truptaksha Trupta Aksha right? What is Trupta
either Trupta
Trupta means Santushta Santushti asti satisfied content so but here it is Vitrupti means Visheshana Trupta Visheshana Santushta but there is a iti asti Avitruptaksha they are not content at all so all the devas also not only Manusha astu Santeva but all the Brahma Rudra Shakra Marudgana Rishi Pitrugana everybody they also even in the Manasha Rupam tasya Avitruptaksha they are looking at him as they are not content Avitruptaksha they vechakshata they spoke what they spoke Swargodhyanopavigahihi mallehi chadayantaha yaduttamam girbhihi padarthavihi girbhi chitra padarthavihi tushtu jagadishwaram tushtuhu itukte stotram krutavantaha girbhihi tushtuhu स्तुतिं कृतवन्तः कथं स्तुति पुनः अस्ति पूर्वम् अत्र यदुत्तमं तस्य स्तुतिं तुष्टुः इत्युक्ते तस्य स्तोत्रं कृत्वा प्रसादयन् इति इत्युक्ते they pleased him तुष्टुः कं जगदीश्वरं जगतः ईश्वरं जगतः प्रभुं तुष्टुः पुनः कीदृशः सः यदुत्तमं यदुकुलस्य उत्तमः यदुश्रेष्ठं तं जगदीश्वरं ते तुष्टुः अनन्तरं स्वर्गोद्यानोपगैः माल्यैः छादयन्तः स्वर्ग उद्यान उपगैः माल्यैः छादयन्तः स्वर्गोद्यानोपगैः इति एकं समस्तपदमस्ति माल्यैः छादयन्तः स्वर्ग उद्यान उपगैः स्वर्गोद्यान वाट् इस् स्वर्गोद्यान स्वर्गस्य उद्यानं स्वर्गे उद्यानम् इति प्रसिद्धमस्ति उद्यानं किम् अस्ति उद्यानं गार्डन् उद्यानं गार्डन् पार्क् तत्र नन्दनवनं स्वर्गस्य वनं नन्दनवनं नन्दनवने देर् आल् दिस् पारिजातवृक्षं कल्पवृक्षं आल् दीस् आर् देर् स्वर्गोद्यान उपगैः स्वर्गो उपगय मीन्स् प्राप्त स्वर्गोद्यानात् स्वर्गवनात् नन्दनवनात् स्वर्गो उपवनात् प्राप्तैः ततः प्राप्तैः माल्यैः माल्यं माल्यं इस् माला so from there from Nandanavana all this they got this because these are all devas, right? So they got this from Nandanavana, from the divine the vana, the garden. They got this malya, the flowers, etc., and they make the mala of that, and then they flowers.
It's a garland.
Covered in with the flowers, huh?
Garland. Garland, they made a garland, and chadayantah. They showered. They covered him. Chadayantah, yaduttamam. Anantaram girbhihi chitra padarthabhihi. Girbhi ityukte gihi ityukte vani. Girbhihi vachobhihi कीदृशवचोभिः चित्रपदार्थैः चित्रम् इति विचित्रं not the विशिष्टं विशेषं not the simple ones चित्र बहुअर्थप्रदायकाः different meanings and all that which is stuti, right? Then padartha padasya artha padartha ityukte artha they have different types of meanings Veda etc. from those kind of giti or vachobhihi tushtuhu jagadishwaram they praised him. So again from here all this deva uchu ityukte they all the stotram asti natasmate nath pada arvindam buddhindriya pranamano chobhi yachintade antarhadi bhavayakte mokshavik karma yoga upashat etc. There is a stotram asti, so we'll skip it because you all know how to do the stotram. And then here will come the Brahmavacha. Brahma vadati punaha. Brahma is the leader. Jagati Brahma is Aja. Bhumer bharavataya pura vijñāpitah prabho tam asmābhirasheshatmas tathaivannopapadhitam. Kimate Brahma Bhumer bharavatārāya भूमेः भारस्य अवताराय पुरा विज्ञापितः प्रभो अस्माभिः विज्ञापितः. So So you were requested by us pura, earlier. Bhume bharasya avataraaya, bhumi bharasya avataraaya, to remove the burden on this bhumi. That means dushtanashanam. Jnaptam asmabhi asheshatma atman tat tathaiva upapaditam. Tvam means you, tathaiva upapaditam. So you did all that. Exactly, you are completed. Upapaditam means accomplished. Tam asmabhi is that asmabhi vijñāpitah. You have to go back to that vijñāpitah. Asmabhi vijñāpitah tvam. You are requested by us. Asheshatman. Ashesha means nishesha. So there is nothing left here for you to do here anymore. Tathaiva. As you were requested, exactly you have completed that. Dharmascha sthapita satsu satya sandeshu vaitvaya kirtischa dikshu vikshipta sarvaloka malapaha. So you have dharma sthapanam kritam asti satsu satya sandeshu vaitvaya kirtischa dikshu vikshipta. So everywhere your kirti is now spread. Avatirya yadorvamshe bibhradrupam karmanidyamapurvruttani hitaya jagato krithaha. So you have done krithaha tamakaroho tam kritavan asti kim all karmani uddhamaruttani. Uddham means the mahanta means big ones. Karmani kritavan asti avatirya yadorvamshe avatirya yadovamshe in this yadovamshe you are born Vibhradrupa with the good form, and you have completed everything. Yanite charita anisha manusya sadhava kalau shunvanta kirtayantasya tarishant anjasa tamaha. Yanite charita anisha tava charitani ityukte kathaha. Tava katha means whatever katha means not mythological stories. Charit means charitra, acharanam. Charita means charanam kritam asti, not just mythological stories. These are charitam raghunathasya krishnasyapi charitram ityukte tasya acharanam yat tastena kritam asti. Actually tyani tani charitani isha manusya sadhava kalau kaliyugasya arambhakalah idanim kaliyugasya arambha bhavati kaliyuge yani manushyaha ye manushyaha bhavanti tava चरितानि शृण्वन्तः कीर्तयन्तश्च कीर्तस्य कीर्तनं कुर्वन्ति शृण्वन्ति ते किं भवति तेषां तरिष्यन्ति अंजसा तमः तरिष्यन्ति तमः इत्युक्ते अन्धकारम् अज्ञानं तरिष्यन्ति तस्य तरणं भवति दे क्रॉस् दिस् तमः अंजसा तमः इत्युक्ते अन्धकार अज्ञानरूपी तमः तस्य taranam kurvanti. They cross it easily by just listening to your story or just kirtanam or telling their stories. Tarishanti in manusya in this Kali Yuga. How? Anjasa. Anjasa means easily, without any difficulty. Tarishanti tamaha. इदोषे अवतीर्णस्य भवतः पुरुषोत्तम शरच्छतं यतीयाय पञ्चविंशाधिकं प्रभो नाधुना ते अखिलाधार देवकार्य अवशेषितं कुलञ्च प्रशापेन नष्टप्रायम् अभूदितम्. Okay, शरच्छतं यतीयाय. So yaya means is completed. What is completed? Sharachatam. 100 years are over after you came here. Huh?
125. Oh.
Panchavishathikam Prabhu. So after 125.
Oh, he lived that.
So there is a so here it is Panchavishathikam, but this what is Panchavishathikam, that is a different discussion, means different research is there in that. Then because in other places we have found that 106 also in Mahabharata, etc. So how to Desham Samanvaya, so how to match them. So there is research and it is easy to match. So here the bottom line is he lived about 106 years, 106 and 6 and a half. This Panchamashadika refers to something like other kala. Okay. Then Nadhuna te akhiladhara deva karya avasheshitam. Nadhuna te akhiladhara he akhiladhara akhila jagata adhara. Nadhuna idanim deva karya avasheshitam. So deva karya, nothing is left here for you. Everything you have completed. Kulam cha viprashapena nattapayam apuditam. Kulam, yadukulam viprashapena. Viprashapa is already done, given. It has got the viprashapa, yadukula. So idanim nashtaprayam abhuditam. Nashtaprayam. So it is as good as destroyed. Yeah, this yadukula. As good as. Nashtapraya. Praya means almost. Okay. It is not actually has happened now yet. Okay. Tatasudhama paramam vishasva yadi manyase saloka lokapalan pai vaikuntha vikinkaran. Tataha. Therefore, tasmat karanat swadhama paramam vishasva. Vishasva means pravesham kuru. Kutra paramam swadhama. Parandhama. Swadhama. Swadhama iti napunskalinga shabda. Dhama iti द्वितीयांत पदमस्ति अत्र धाम धाम धामिनि धामिनि धामानि इति स्वधाम परमं विशस्व परमं परन्धाम विशस्व इत्युक्ते वैकुण्ठम् आगच्छ इति पुनः इति यदि मन्यसे if you think it is right, okay, because again you have to give him a choice, right? Salokal lokapalan. Yadi manyase means he already knows everything. So if you think what we are requesting is right, then you come back. Salokan lokapalan nahpai vaikuntha kinkaran. Salokan lokapalan. So all the lokapalan. So come back and then lokapalan means asman sarvan. Naha means asman. Asman naha pahi rakshatu. Again palanam karotu. Come back to it. It's not that he is not doing the palanam idanim api sarvatra sarve api asti saha भगवान् इति सर्वत्र पालनं सर्वेषां सर्वदा करोत्येव परन्तु अत्रापि हियर युवर अवतारकार्यं समाप्तमस्ति सो देयर इज नो रीजन पर्पस हियर कम बैक वैकुण्ठ किंकरान् वैकुण्ठस्य किंकरान् किंकरान् सेवकान् पुनः वैकुण्ठम् तत्र वैकुण्ठ एते सर्वे देवाः वैकुण्ठस्य वैकुण्ठ इति सम्बोधनमस्ति वैकुण्ठ इति कृष्णस्य नाम एव हिस् लोक इस् आल्सो वैकुण्ठ बट वैकुण्ठ इस् आल्सो हिस् नेम् आल्सो हे वैकुण्ठ हे वैकुण्ठ देव किङ्करान् सेवकान् वयं सर्वे तव सेवकाः सेवकान् अपि सलोकान् लोकसहितान् लोकपालकान् सर्वान् नः पाहि रक्षतु इति तेषां विज्ञापनमस्ति पुनः. So then Shri Bhagavan, he talks about, okay, yes, I agree, I'll come back, but I'm going to just summarize this. He just says that yadukulasya shapah asti shapagrastah shapagrastam yadukulam, but I still have to completely finish it, otherwise they are unstoppable. So I'll make sure that they samhara nischayena bhavati, then I'll come back. Ityukva viramati. Okay. Then the Uddhavasya praveshah tatra. Uddhava just overhears all this, okay, and then not here right now, but Sri Bhagavan goes to Vasudeva and all that, other Yadava Shreshthas Santi. So he tells them to move from there to some other place, and then Uddhava comes there and then start asking him with the bhakti. Okay. So idanim vayamapi viramamah अग्रिमसप्ताहे पुनर्मिलामः. नमस्कारः.
धन्यवादः महोदय.
धन्यवादः महोदय.